All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into another video with Gamecock Chuck. Let me go ahead and start off first and foremost by saying, hey, I do appreciate any and everybody that tunes into this channel, tunes into these videos, my lives, the ones that showed up yesterday for the live stream that I did of the monumental belt to ass that South Carolina put on Tennessee. And I'm talking about they just flat out wore Tennessee out, okay? Tennessee suffered their worst loss in program history. Gamecocks beat them by 43 points. We were clicking yesterday. Tennessee had no answer defensively or offensively for the Gamecocks. They ended up shooting like 44 three-pointers in the game, that's their game, I think it is, offensively. So they shoot a high percentage of threes. Now, if they're falling, hey, they in the game. But yesterday they wasn't falling. South Carolina got the rebound, got out in transition, and made baskets, and that's how the game went. Okay, all game long, South Carolina was out running in transition, scoring easy baskets, knocking down transition threes and whatnot. Got anything they wanted yesterday in that game. Ocote was dominating in the paint. Joyce was tearing it up in the paint. Tanaya came back and had a phenomenal game as well. My girl Tessa Johnson knocked down shots. Everybody got in there. No, not everybody. For the most part, just about everybody got in there and played. I don't think Adele Tack played at all. But everybody that was healthy, besides Adele, got in there and played, contributed in some way, some fashion. And like I said, they just straight up dominated Tennessee. But like I said, appreciate everybody for hanging out yesterday. Make sure, if you're not subscribed to this small YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, hype, all that good stuff that YouTube likes people to do. I appreciate it so much. We got a good one coming, man. We got a good one coming up Saturday night, 8:30, Valentine's Day. So take your wife, take your girlfriend, take your husband, your significant other, whatever you have, take them out, enjoy a good Valentine's dinner, and then come back and be back in front of the TV as we get ready to watch number 3 South Carolina take on number 6 LSU in Baton Rouge. Great. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. You can throw all the stats out the window, all the analytics out the window. If you're an analytical person like my good buddy Captain Will, he's an analytical guy. So if you like listening to analytic stats, go check his channel out, and which most of y'all probably do already anyway. But if you're into analytics, he's the man for you. I don't spit a whole lot of analytical stuff because I don't really care too much for that. My philosophy or my thought is, hey, you can be the best team defensively from an analytical standpoint or offensively, and if you're having a bad night or the other team's clicking and firing on all cylinders and defending and scoring at will, it don't matter about the analytics. So that's my thoughts on it. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong by doing that. That's his style. I like it. I like him. I like watching his stuff. So I'm not knocking on his style of delivery. Just my take on it. I don't look at analytical stuff. I look at, hey, these two teams good. These two teams can score. These two teams can defend, and that's what we got here. We got two teams that can score. We got two teams that can defend. We're gonna have a loud and raucous crowd in Baton Rouge. I know it's gonna be sold out. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna feel like the weight of the crowd is on our ladies Saturday night. And if you follow this channel for any amount of time, you know I'm a realistic Gamecock fan. I'm not going to sit here and pump you full of bullshit and sunshine and all that. I just tell you my thoughts and tell you how I feel about it. Is this a game that South Carolina can win? Yeah. Is this a game LSU can win? Yeah. That's what I just said. Both of these two teams are really good teams. They're not number 3 and number 6 in the country and put up a bunch of points and play good defense for no reason, okay? They're a good team, both of them. I'm not taking anything away from LSU. Now, do I believe they played a tough schedule, non-conference? No, but neither did South Carolina. South Carolina didn't play the very toughest schedule they could. They played a difficult schedule, but it wasn't as difficult as it used to be. LSU, on the other hand, yeah, they didn't play a whole lot of challenging games either, but it is what it is. And I think that's how they padded their 99 or 96.6 points per game that they have, their average. And it's all good. It's all good. Now they're in the SEC play. Their numbers are starting to maybe come down a little bit, maybe not as much as maybe not as much as, South Carolina's numbers, but, you know, like I said, we're still going to have a good game. There's going to be two good teams out there battling it on the hardwood. You got Flau'jae Johnson, Malaysia, Fulwiley, Michaela Williams. I can't even talk right now. Zakiya Johnson, Amaya Joyner. Yeah, don't mess it up. You got all these ladies, man. They're going to be ready. They're going to be locked in. Jada Richard. I mean, they're going to be locked in. They're going to be ready for the Gamecocks, for Joyce, for Medina, for Tessa, for Raven, for Isla, for all the ladies. They're going to be ready for this team. This is a game that they need. LSU needs this game. South Carolina needs it too, but I think LSU needs it just a bit more because right now, currently, there are 2 games behind the Gamecocks in the SEC standings. South Carolina, they need it just to keep ahead, to keep that cushion on as far as the lead goes in the SEC. Everybody's chasing them again this year. They have like I said, they have two game lead on LSU. They got a game lead on was it Vanderbilt, and maybe a game and a half, 2 games on Texas. I can't remember exactly. I don't have that stat right up here in front of me, but these ladies are going to be ready. They're going to be ready to take on the Gamecocks. Going to be ready to try to knock down Coach Staley and Joyce and everybody. Try to knock them out. Try to get closer to that lead in the SEC standings. Can South Carolina, or will South Carolina be 100% healthy? That's something that's been nagging South Carolina. Some injuries here and there. Seems like we haven't played many games with a full roster of all healthy ladies. I mean, yeah, we know Chloe's out. We know Ashlyn Watkins is out for the year. But outside of that, we've had some nagging injuries. Agat, she's been out lately. Tanaya's been out some. Tessa Johnson was out a little bit. Isla McDowell was out, I believe, a game. Maddie was out. So we haven't really been, like I said, 100% healthy across the board. Hopefully, we have this whole week off. We don't play until Saturday. Don't have no midweek game. Hopefully, when Saturday comes around, we'll be 100% at strength as far as the available players this year. And we can, put it all out there and see what happens. Because that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Like I said, it's going to be a great game. And I know Kim Mulkey. I know Flau'jae. I know Malaysia. I know these ladies are going to be ready. They're going to be ready to give South Carolina the best they got and just lay it all out there. By the time that horn goes off at the end of the game, these ladies are going to be exhausted on both sides of the ball. Both teams have great guard play. Both teams have great interior post players. Is one better than the other? Probably so. I'm not going to debate that. We can sit here and debate whatever you want to, but we're not going to do all that. They got good players, okay? Both teams do. So I'm looking for it to be a good game. Hopefully South Carolina can get out of there with the win. I'm not going to make a prediction on that, but I will be live doing my reaction of the game Saturday night at 8:30. So, hey, come hang out with me. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, share, comment, like, all that good stuff, hype. And like I said, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game Saturday night. And I'm looking forward to it. And I hope I see some of you guys there. Hopefully we'll see some LSU fans in there. That'd be cool too. Whatever. It don't matter. But just let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see Joyce work. I'm ready to see the matchups. Who they're going to put on Flau'jae. Probably Raven on Flau'jae. Could be Tessa on Flau'jae. Could be Raven on Malaysia. I'm ready for all the combinations that's going to be put out there and guarded, and the different lineups that Coach Staley is going to roll out there based on availability. And like I said, hopefully we're 100% available for this game. So, but anyway, like I said, do all them things. I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed evening, and hopefully I'll see you guys Saturday.